Hey guys, welcome to this edition of Adventures of Malibu and Dad. Guys, we are in Quaker Cemetery in Camden, South Carolina, and I'm just going to show you some quick things here at this cemetery. Not only do they have CSA graves and great heroes, Congressional Medal of Honor folks, and Revolutionary War soldiers. So come along guys as we check this place out. It's pretty cool.
We're glad to share the places and the people that we'll meet. Think of the memories we'll have. Exploring hidden history, it's time to hop aboard on the road with Malibu and Dad. On the road with Malibu and Dad.
Guys, another amazing cemetery here in Camden, South Carolina. Me and Mama Malibu checking it out, and just amazing the amount of graves here. All kinds of soldiers, World War I, II, Revolutionary War, you name it. They are all over this place. Of course, South Carolina is one of those states that has this type of cemeteries, and this one here is exceptional because it does have a lot of war heroes. Like I said, some of the Congressional Medal of Honor winners also. So here is George C. Young. At age 21 years, he was a member of the Company K, 7th South Carolina Cavalry in Carey's Brigade. He's buried here now, guys. Amazing old stuff. I'm gonna take you over here. So guys, here's a couple of Congressional Medal of Honor winners. This one here was really cool. Donald Leroy Truesdell, United States Marine Corps, August 26, 1906, died September 21st, 1993. He was a Medal of Honor recipient. And the story goes that he was in Nicaragua and serving as a second in command of a Guardia National Patrol, was sent out on a mission with orders to make contact with the previously discovered group of outlaws on the 24th of April, 1932. During the search, a rifle grenade fell from its carrier, struck a nearby rock, and ignited. Seeing that several patrol members were in danger, Truesdell rushed forward, grasped the grenade, and attempted to hurl it away. The grenade exploded, blowing off Truesdell's hand, part of his arm, and inflicting several other major injuries on his body. However, by taking the brunt of the explosion, he saved the other members of his patrol from serious injury and loss of life. Now that's a hero there, guys. Took a grenade to the body to save his buddies, and that's what earned you the Medal of Honor. There's another one here, Corporal John Catney Philippio, Company M, 118th Infantry. Another Congressional Medal of Honor recipient. Here's one with the Confederate States of America. And there's a big story about him, and he helped to bring water to the wounded along with dying enemies. And he lost his life in battle at Chickamauga, where he laid down his life in 1863 there, guys. And he was known for bringing water to the dying. Pretty neat. And then another Congressional Medal of Honor recipient, Richard Hobson Hilton, 1898 to 1933. And just an amazing story. He also earned himself many medals and the Congressional Medal of Honor. So we've got a lot of heroes here. And God rest their soul for their gallantry in battle and what they did. Here's some old stones here, guys. This one's kind of cool back in here. Get this one in the wall here. Some of these are Revolutionary War soldiers. Also, some are marked, can't read the stones, but very cool cemetery. 1830s, some of those. Some of these stones here, guys. Wow. Here's a Confederate grave. There's his marker. And I don't know if you can see that. I'm having lots of trouble trying to read that. But one of many here in Camden, South Carolina. Here's one here. Looks like a World War II. There's some in the back here, guys. Like a lieutenant colonel. A couple other World War II. There's quite a few veterans here also. Wow. So many. This may be some Revolutionary War soldiers also. Beautiful old cemetery. Look at these here, guys. The blocks. 1820. Another one, 1820. These guys are definitely around during the Civil War time. There's one that really caught my eyes here, guys, and this is George Gilman Alexander. And January 9th, 1846 to August 27th, 1913, Company K, 7th South Carolina Cavalry. Wow. Pretty cool. The Confederate grave here. I guess right down the road is the old Presbyterian burial ground. Graves of Agnes Glasgow, grave of Dr. Isaac Alexander, grave of Colonel Henry Nixon, marker 1780 English Southwest Redoubt Refugee War Memorial. This is a Quaker cemetery. How amazing is that, guys? First church built here was in 1774. It was a Presbyterian meeting house. There's some of the soldiers from the Revolutionary War. God, how cool is that? I thought the other place in South Carolina was cool. This is even cooler. Looks like there's a remnants of an old fort. And it says here, all unknown Revolutionary War Battle of Camden soldiers. They're all unknown. Wow. Buried right here, guys. Here's one of the older structures. Some of the people I first mentioned on there are buried right here. Revolutionary War soldiers, pioneers. It's amazing. Some of these old graves. Guys, here's the Revolutionary War Memorial in memory of the dedicated to all American Revolutionary War heroes For patriots of the old Camden district makers, for patriots buried in graves known and unknown, patriots and marked graves in Quaker cemeteries are Surgeon Isaac Alexander, Surgeon James Martin, Captain Benjamin Carter, Lieutenant Joseph Brevard, and Privates Thomas Ballard, Samuel Mathis. And the list goes on and on, guys. Many of the patriots were executed in Camden during 1780 and 1781. Wow. Most of them died at Hopkick Hill, 25th April 1781. Enlisted soldiers killed in battle were left upon the fields and are buried in graves known only to God. Wow. That's amazing, guys. Here are all those Revolutionary War soldiers from 1775 to 1783. Here's some of the names. Continental Army, Samuel Boykin. These are amazing, guys. I have never seen so many Revolutionary Army soldiers, privates, captains. Here's Lieutenant, the Continental Line, Revolutionary War, John Boykin. Absolutely amazing, guys. There's a memory wall of each and every one. Another, it's a Colonel, John Chestnut. This monument dedicated to the Revolutionary War patriots buried on this site. Colonel Joseph Kershaw. Wow. So cool, guys. See a few Millers. Wow. Guys, this wall's here. Not sure exactly what it's for. I don't see any graves in it. There's a British fort here. It's called the Southwest Redoubt. And that's the structure I showed you. And we'll go take a look here. There's a little story about it. Southwest Redoubt. In 1780 through 81, the British built a series of small forts, redoubts, to serve as an outer line of defense for their headquarters at Camden. They were well fortified with troops and artillery, making Camden relatively impenetrable to attacks by the colonial forces. This redoubt was just outside the town's palisade southwest of the old Presbyterian church. This graveyard a few yards south of the sign. It's guarded the approach for the strategic Waterloo Ferry on May 10th, 1781. The British destroyed it, and much of Camden. Wow. So Camden's a big part of the Revolutionary War. I'll show you where that fort lies today. I'm sure it's probably recreated, I'm sure. Well, here's an amazing story, guys. This is the grave of Agnes of Glasgow, 1760 to 1780. Here sleeps Agnes of Glasgow, who tradition says followed her lover of the British Army across the ocean and through the wilderness to Camden. She was taken by death before she found him, and buried here at the night by King Hagler and his men. Wow. Right here, guys. Buried here. And she followed her British Army love and never found them. And she passed away. She's buried here, guys. How amazing is that? Very cool story. So guys, this is the remnants of where it once was the British fortified fort here in Camden, South Carolina. I don't believe these are the original fences. It'd be a long time. They could be, I'm not sure. These are pretty old. And there is a big section here you can tell where there was a fort. But who knows? And they do look very old with square nails. This actually may be the actual leftover fort from the Revolutionary War. Definitely could tell this was a big fort area here and across the street there. So very cool. Right by the Presbyterian Cemetery. Wow, so much history right here in Camden. Guys, this is the site here. President George Washington came here at one time and he visited. This was such a strategic place here in Camden that the Continental Army was trying to retake back from the British. Had one heck of a time, but it was finally done. And of course we did win, but very stronghold here. And this is where a lot of history is. It's just amazing. Even General George Washington came here. Hey guys, well, this is where we're ending the vlog here from Camden, South Carolina. Guys, what a great time we had. We're traveling up north to Virginia. We said, hey, let's go through this area here, look around. Always we like to adventure, and this is where we ended up, Camden, South Carolina. We met Tom and Michael at their antique store here in Camden. What a bunch of great fellas. What a cool, very cool antique store. Probably one of the best I've ever seen. And the prices are fantastic. Guys, if you ever get a chance to come to Camden, South Carolina, check it out. I'll put the link in the description and the address for you. And then we checked out the Camden Historical Revolutionary War and Cemetery. I'm blown away. There's just so much history, guys. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tell your friends about us. Get out on an adventure, guys. It's worth it. We found this on a whim because we're just out looking around. We want to find something different for you, bring it to the channel. Guys, we love you. Malibu says hello. Mom was filming behind the camera. And until our next adventure, guys, we love you. God bless, and have a great day. Bye-bye.